Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into this episode, first I'd like to proudly announce that this video is sponsored by none other than Kind Connection, the best smoke shop in all of Mojave County. And I'm going to let the owner of it take it away.
Thank you, everybody. This podcast has been amazing and will be amazing, and you'll see it. But we're also doing a contest. That's the whole thing of this. So we're going to do a contest with Linda Biggs. Linda Biggs actually makes water pipes, sketches, coloring books, all that kind of stuff. And we're doing a big old giveaway. So you come into the Kind Connection, take a photo with our Linda Biggs cutout, and hashtag Linda Biggs, the Kind Connection. And the most likes on that photo on Instagram will win the big prize. You got a water pipe, you got coloring books, you got trays, you got all kinds of stuff that she has donated to us. So again, make sure you come on down. It's for a contest, and September 30th, and we'll announce the winner on November 2nd. Be kind. And that's where I decided I was going to go take Mayor Nixon's accounting class, because I'm like, all right, this is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was $350, 8-week crash course accounting for the store and everything. I've never been to college or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was my first time, but I tripled my business with this class.
Really?
And there's a lot of things that I didn't know about. And I learned a lot of things about Mayor Nixon also. He was actually a pretty good guy. Owned his 3 accounting firms.
Wow.
You know, 2 in California, 1 here. And when he retired as our mayor, he just wanted to retire. He gave away his accounting firms too. He literally just wanted to retire. But he gave them to his employees.
Oh, wow.
So that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
He divided it up and gave it all to his employees. So, but that's typically what about the thing I want to do here is, you know, my daughter's a great asset. She is amazing for mornings. I just got Lewis and I got Michael at night now.
Mm-hmm.
I got a great crew here. And that's what I would love to do in the long run is when something happens, leave it to the people.
Yeah.
You know, leave it to the employees, because they've worked their butts off to get this shop here. It's not just me.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of weird seeing how nice people can be, seeing how generous people can be sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see those richy rich that greed. Yeah. And I never wanted to be that.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my ex-manager had a conversation. He says, if you won the lotto, he says, you would buy a bigger house and all that stuff. I said, no. So I might open another store.
Yeah, there you go.
I said, but I'd still work, even if I hit the lotto.
Yeah.
I'd still work. I love my people. I love my customers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love my employees. And they do such a fine job to help everybody out. But I would not be here without them.
Yeah.
You know, it's a growing process. And again, like I say, you find out who your friends are in the long run. And you find out who the people just want something from you.
Yeah.
But I think I have a pretty good group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
And a pretty good group here at the store.
Yeah.
And if I went on vacation, I would trust them all.
That's awesome.
So
that's the best kind of people to have too. That's why, like, especially with me going into this business with podcasting and then also in MMA and the fighting industry, there's always going to be a lot of people there that's going to be there just to use you or just take advantage of you and everything. And that's why I'm just extremely adamant on the people that I bring into my circle, because I already got my own drama. I'm not trying to tear anybody else down or stir anything more or anything. All I care about is just, okay, how can I be a better version of myself? And how can I help the people around me become a better version of themselves as well? Because it's like everybody's already got so much stuff going on in their lives. Everybody already has to leap over so many obstacles and challenges, especially in the today's society that we have in America, not just on just a like societal social level, but on an economic level as well. There's just more hardships that we're having to face here in the US, and it'd be so much better if we're just able to come together, unite, and then just help each other grow. We don't need to keep tearing each other down. Help each other grow, and let's become a better version of ourselves.
Do you know what? I have a really, really good friend. His name's Scott Goslin.
Okay.
He works at the radio station at Murphy Broadcasting, and we've been with them for pretty much 12 years. My dad was with them for about 5 years before that on the radio.
Wow.
He really believed in the radio, the power of the wave. Everybody can hear the commercials and everything else and see what we got going on here. That's what Scott believes.
Mhm.
Scott really, really, really has helped have ideas how to do it. The other day, he woke up and his thing with this shop, for some god awful reason, he wakes up at midnight and writes my ads.
Really?
He
That's awesome.
he wrote this amazing Tom and Chong cheeseburger commercial for the store, and it still plays to this day.
Really?
Yeah. And then he did an acid store commercial for the acid cigars and all that stuff.
Mhm.
You got acid, man.
That's awesome.
So it's really, really cool. But that's what his motto is he believes in growth. So what he did was he started a new sports segment
Okay.
on the radio and all that stuff. And I didn't even know about this. And he threw my commercials in there,
Hey.
specifically my cigar commercials in there. And I didn't even know about that. And it boosted my store up about 15% in cigar sales.
Nice.
So I was looking over the numbers and I'm like, what is wrong? What's going on? What am I doing here? Okay, do I have the right cigars? Where am I getting all these extra people and all that stuff? So I went in to record commercials and he's like, how's that sports segment working? I said, what do you mean? And he played it for me. I said, you got to be kidding me. He's like, that's boosted me 15%. I've been trying for the last 2 weeks trying to figure out where it came from,
Wow.
how it came to be. So what do? I look at him and I'm like, how much is that sports segment? I want it every month. Because you put money right back into it. He took a chance with me. He could have taken a chance with anybody in this whole town.
Yeah.
Anybody. And he took a chance with me. And it paid off. But he also knows me. I'll give back to what gives to me.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, and that's exactly what I did. I just, like, how much did it cost? I'm like, all right, done.
Yeah.
So I bought that sports segment. It's like, you're in for it for life until you tell me to cancel it.
That's awesome. See, it's so great having people like that because you know that you have that trust that they're not going to do anything behind your back or stab you in the back or anything. And it's like you don't even have to ask for anything. They just, because you have such a great relationship with them, they just out of their own interest want to help and do what they can do to help, like boost your sales, boost the store's revenue, everything. And that's the best type of people to have around you, to be honest.
It is. And when people ask me, because they hear my radio ads all over the radio, heck, they still have they just bought 2 new Flagstaff stations and they put me up there in rotation just because they needed spots and all that stuff to fill. But everybody asked me, they're like, well, I hear how many times you play a day. He's like, how much does that cost you? I said, you wouldn't believe it. I pay my bill on the 1st of every month.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, and you know what that gets me? Anybody that doesn't pay their bill or any spot that they have to fill or any cancellation, I get thrown in there for free.
Hey, that's awesome.
So what do I have to say to all those people? Pay your bill on 1st of every month, and you know what? Good things will come to you.